Hi and welcome back. This is the second video for the 1st of January 2024. This is Bestestimes Reborn. I'm your host Brad. Welcome to a new year of videos. Wow, it is now currently 7:52 a.m. Quite warm, high humidity. Get the phone out and tell you the temperature in a sec, like we normally do, so we can look back and see what it was like. But at 28.4 degrees Celsius, feels like 34. Minimum of 25 degrees Celsius, high of 33 today. So let's get a quick photo while we're here for the thumbnail. A little mosey on. I go down near the fish and chip band and then come back up. We showed the other few days ago when we did our walk and then ended up over at Campbell Street. So I'll go down here. You can see whether the council must have cleaned it up a bit since the flooding, but we'll give it a bit of a look down at the Innisfail commercial wharf, boat ramp. You know, 4KZ playing from 4KZ itself. They have a speaker outside the radio station. Pardon my nose running, allergies, and the heat does it. There's your Jubilee Bridge through there, where we were on the last video. You see this is all closed off here. Been closed off for a while. Don't know if they're doing up those stairs or what. It looks cleaner. I think they're doing up that retaining wall up there. You can see that the wood looks new, or fairly new. So there's your boat ramp. Signage for the wharf. Boat ramp. Pause to read if you want to read it a little bit longer. Tide restricted ramp. Seek local knowledge. 8-ton gross for the boats. For use by trailer boats only. Ramp may be slippery. Facility manager, Castlereagh Coast Regional Council, phone 1300 763 903. It's not advertising, but it's just showing what's there. Okay. It's commercial use by permit only. So I'd say the tide's a bit low. So over the other side you can see some sort of sand or whatever it is over there. Oh no, this hasn't been cleaned up. You can still see there's a lot of dirt and mud and things around from the flooding. Yeah, you can see it here. A build up of it. It's a beautiful day, but very hot. Of course, there's no bins down here, so people left all their rubbish down here, which people will do that anyway, even when there is bins. There is fish down there. I don't know how well the camera will pick it up. I'll zoom in as best I can. The bottom of the stairs there. Only does 2 times zoom, so may not be able to see the little fish. Pardon me. You can see them near the pylon there. Well, I can see them. Hopefully the video shows up. But anyway, because the camera tends to overheat in the heat, we won't linger too much. You get some shade and some breeze and all that, otherwise the camera will overheat. Okay. Unwanted fishing tackle only. It's the only sort of bin they've got here. Okay. There's a lot of sand and stuff that's washed up on here from the flooding. And the council would have been around by now, but with Christmas and New Year and public holidays, all that sort of stuff, makes it a bit harder. This is towards the fish and chip van. This is back where we just came from before. Towards the Cane Cutter Hotel. We'll go that direction. The Cane Cutter Monument, which I've shown so many times before, so I don't need to show it. There's your Chowai, where the two rivers meet, signage. There used to be a place for dumping oil and all that sort of stuff along here, but that's gone. There used to be 2 bins here, gone to the council. There's a bin here. Oh yeah, I've actually got a bin here. Let's see where the water level went up to. The flooding and that, wow. If you have a look at my flood videos, you'll see it all flooded down in this part, and it was up that high. Wow, see all the mud, where it's turned to just dry mud and that. It's crazy. Split body truck in use, wet and dry waste. Port Innisfail Marina parking. Yeah, it'll take a while before everything's cleaned up. There's only so much that can be done. But hopefully it's cleaned up in the next few weeks. Once everything gets back to normal and there's public holidays and all that are over. There's your Wildlife Fish and Chips. I think they're closed for their annual leave at the moment, what I saw on Facebook. You might want to check their Facebook if you want to go there, just to see if they're open and when they're open. This prawn place we showed in the last video, I couldn't show it properly because there's people around. There's someone there now, but that's where the prawn guy goes to, that people mentioned on Facebook. Yeah, it's very popular. Turnover 20 tiger prawns, $25 per kilo, frozen, cooked, mixed. Tiger and banana prawns, $20 a kilo. Bugs, green or cooked, $35 per kilo. Spanish mackerel, $150 per box, 5 kilo. 5 kilo boxes, blah, 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 no FPOS. Pause to read. Oh, good on you, coming and doing that. It's good. Yeah, it seems to be very popular. When I see, wow, there's rope and stuff here. And see how much mud and all that got on here. Wow. From all the flooding and that, and you can see come up all the way up here. All the trash and that there. Yeah, it's pretty wild how this all happened. So much rain in that amount of time. For those who don't know, it's all remnants of Cyclone Jasper. From around the 17th of December. Quick look over the edge so you can see the trash that come along here too. Anyway, let's continue along. We might mosey on up this way, because we've been down there in one of the other videos just lately. So we'll go up here. Some random trolley social group hanging out down here. I think this one's been in the flooding, just by the look of it. A bit rusty, needs to be taken away. I noticed the Kmart trolleys get left a lot longer. Like I report a lot of them on the Snap Send Solve app, and they just stay weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks sometimes. Oh, these lights are on. Good to see. Yeah, we've shown the Cane Cutter Monument many times since they've done it up and it's been working. I don't know what this thing's all about. It looks like an old doona or something. All messed up, I don't know. But anyway, won't dwell on that one. But there's back towards the commercial wharf and public boat ramp direction. This was also suggested by the same person who suggested the last video, the Corso one, to actually go through town. I thought, well, I've done through town so many times I won't bother, but it's nice to show what it's like on the 1st of January 2024. If I accidentally say 2023, bear with me. Takes a bit of getting used to. I try and make a conscious effort to say the right thing, because this is all for history to look back on, for us and future generations to see what it was like here. Albert's to my right and 4KZ. For those who haven't been here since the 90s, there used to be the Commonwealth Bank there on the corner. There was a job agency for a while there, QIT, Minicon and Burke before that. It's Albert's museum. That's definitely worth having a look at if you're interested in old Innisfail history and seeing things from around. In the old Brandor Business Services building next to where Unties used to be, there's these old tiles from a butchery that used to be in there. And I asked the guy who was renovating the place if he'd donate them, because they're going to get rid of them. They're going to take them down. If they would donate them to the Historical Museum and that. And I don't think he liked me saying anything to him. Didn't seem overly friendly, like he really wanted to talk. There's your post office. Yeah, he wasn't overly impressed with me saying anything to him. Well, I'm one for preserving history. You know, you could take them down gently and give them to them. I mean, it's just there. You could easily walk down and give it to them, and they're open. There's an ibis, probably missing Norm the Feather Man. Used to feed them a lot. Rest in peace. Was often known as Feather Man. It's towards the Catholic Church, Rankin Street. The old ANZ. So I've done 5 kilometres so far. So this is the old ANZ. If you saw my other video, the last one for the year, which was done on the 30th, you see where I mentioned that this is all going to be rendered and everything. You can see they've already started doing it all the way down. There won't be that Pebble Creek type stuff on here, so we're making sure we get that on there because it's history. It's the way it was all the time I've seen this place. It's the old entrance to the old ANZ. You can see the all the Pebble Creek stuff that I'm talking about. And tell me the guy's putting a sign up again. Did it one other time when the flooding and that was on, advertising that the day and night pharmacy was going to be open. It was really obnoxious sort of signage. I wouldn't like it if I owned a business and they put that on there. Let's see what he's doing. Unless they got permission to do it. But if they're putting it up near the Chemist Warehouse, that's not fair. Competition. And that. Well, we're making sure we're showing it. So I don't like people who do that sort of thing. Right where the competition is. Yeah. It's exactly what he's done. That's not fair. It really isn't fair, him doing that. Right where the Chemist Warehouse is. They put it on the ATM last time, which I wasn't that impressed with. On the ATM just here. Yeah, let me know in the comment section what you think of someone doing that. Right where the Chemist Warehouse is. They go and put their sign there. I'm tempted to take it down, but I'm not going to. It's not up to me to take it down. But I think it's quite frustrating the way they do it. Like putting a Chemist Warehouse sign outside the Alive Pharmacy Warehouse thing down, not crossing the PCYC. Thought that was a bit rude. Having that lit up sign there. Anyway, we're going to walk through the Food Emporium arcade. Feels like a bit of air conditioning for a second there. Yeah, they never have too much air conditioning in here. You can feel it in this little foyer part. Yeah, that's nice. Bullies will be open soon. I don't know, I think they might even be open at 9 o'clock due to public holiday and that. Just look at the reject shop sign here. Woolworths and reject shop. Because the reject shop's closed down and it's now Price Busters. Same sort of idea. It's one of the entrances to Woolworths. Just walk straight through and go out. Community notice board. Looks weird when that's been cleaned off and it's just all pins and that. There's a few things here now. Might put my card up there. Just make sure all notices are dated. People always cover mine up while they take it down. Take it upon themselves. There's plenty of room for people to put their stuff. I don't need to take mine down to do it. Alright, there you go. My one. Just advertises the old and new Innisfail photos and Bestestimes Reborn. The YouTube and the Facebook. Torres Pharmacy. Watch their opening hours over Christmas, New Year. Today they're closed. Tomorrow they're open 8 AM until 5 PM. There you go. Office closure closed. This is the NDIS one in here. Life Your Way. They're reopening tomorrow, 8 AM. 2nd of January, 8 AM. There you go. There's a bird in here. I don't know if it's showing up on here, but there is a bird. It's pathology and rural medical imaging. What's their times there? They reopen tomorrow, Tuesday the 2nd. Same with pathology, if you're wondering. Innisfail Medical Centre, doesn't say. Lifeline. Here's your Price Busters. Free boxes. There you go, free boxes. Ladies' dresses, $12.99 it says on there. Price Busters, discount variety. There used to be a Price Busters in Lake Street in Cairns. And there was one in Stockland where Silly Solly's is now. Before that it was the Cairns Taipans. So you could get tickets, you could buy merchandise with their fan stuff. So we're up at Owen Street. There's a taxi rank across there. The Chinese Joss House. I don't know if that's the proper name for it now, but that's what I knew it as. Growing up, I heard people call it that. Chinese Joss House. But it's got the Lit Sing Gung Temple written on it now. Temple of all religions. Innisfail Chinese Community Temple open most days. Visit website for opening hours. Yeah, it's a beautiful building. If you get the chance to go inside it, show a lot of respect in there. Yeah. Be quiet, don't trash anything. Put your name on the visitor's book. Hey, it's a notification on my phone. When you hear that. Okay, well, what we might do. Yeah, we'll walk down Lily Street and see down towards that Lily and Ernest Street, sorry. Yeah. The Christmas trading times for Westbury's in Owen Street. They're open again tomorrow, normal trading, 2nd of January. If you're wondering, by the time you see this, it might be the 2nd of January or later, but it just gives you an idea. I'll let you know, and we're looking back to see what sort of times they had. Is where Roll 2 Dice used to be. Oh yeah, like dice games and all that, Dungeons and Dragons and all that type of thing. That's where that used to be in the late 90s, early 2000s. Now to Retreat Beauty. Seen a few different things. Many Kind of Burke was in there for a while. I think QIT might have been. Because Many Kind of Burke became QITE here. It's where the Dance Academy used to be. I think there was an accounting firm in there for years. I forgot about the people partying to my left. A bit further up with their loud music and all that. Might hit a copyright content match. So we'll try and talk all the way through it. It's where Department of Social Security used to be, where Bruce K. Gillian Solicitors is. Over there, that brown brick building. Yeah, they're still partying over there. They were when I come past before as well. It's part of Westbury's. And there's here these flats here. Yeah, I don't know. People that play loud music at this hour. Worry about the neighbours and anybody else in the area. But anyway, we're coming up on the Crown Hotel here. The garden room and all that written on it. Just here. Been done up over the last couple of years. They used to have a function room through there. I don't know what they use that for now. No idea. There's your Heyman's Electrical over there. BP, McDonald's. So some dark clouds trying to come through. Seen a couple of taxis out and about today. They've been making extra because they can charge a tariff for the public holiday. This is the update of the corner of Lily Street and Ernest Street. Yes, it's boiling hot, so I'm a bit worn out. Already walked over the Corso for the first video. It's the second video for the year. There'll be plenty of videos throughout the year, so feel free to subscribe, click the bell icon to get the notification when the latest videos are available. This is a pretty bad intersection for pedestrians. You get people driving that don't follow the road rules when you've got right of way and they cut you off when you're trying to walk across. It can be quite dangerous. We'll go down the side here. I walked down here earlier and took some photos, but I wasn't recording, so we'll show down here. This is where the flats and that house used to be that we're showing in other update videos. I don't think it'll be too long and they'll be getting rid of where the shops were. So here's where the flats and the house was here. So it's up for sale. Okay, we'll head back along here. There's a McDonald's car park there. Just to give you an idea of the BP. And the buildings that probably in the next few weeks will be knocked down. If you see anything happening here and I haven't done any video of it, please let me know in the comment section, or come on old Innisfail photos and let me know. If you've got me on Messenger, please let me know via Messenger. If you see we're starting to knock it down, let me know as soon as possible. If the weather's conducive, I'll race in and get some video and photos, the usual. Give you an idea where this is. There's your Crown Hotel across there, where Prices Plus used to be, and then Innisfail Aquarium and Bird Centre, which doesn't make sense why it's called that. They have dog stuff and everything like that for different animals, and they just put Innisfail Aquarium and Bird Centre. Doesn't make sense to me. But anyway, here's where Tropic Cartridges and Printing used to be. They're now out at 180 Edith Street, where the Healthier Great Greenway used to be. Here's where, well, the last one in here was Collins Catering. In this spot is a Greyhound bus heading south, with Brisbane written on it. Hopefully it doesn't have the same issues that the other one had just south of Townsville. If you know, you know. It was all over the news. So it wasn't catching on fire. Hopefully everyone was okay in that. This is where the Aboriginal Indigenous art place was last place to be in there. See, that's been gutted. This was built for the CES back in the day, Commonwealth Employment Services. It's been Vinnie's for a very long time. I remember it being built for the CES. But it's St Vincent de Paul now. Bedrock Cafe. I remember that as Pizza House when I first saw it. It was a bike shop for a few years. Kevin Gardner had his building business in there, like their offices and that at one stage, when it got fully done up. Yeah. And it was Table 39, I think it was called, and it was a kebab place. There's been so many different places, we'll put it that way. And now it's Bedrock Cafe. Nice. You got Dino in there. This was Vibe Skating. Vibe, Surf, Sport and Skate. And before way back it was Sport Stop, Alan and Mariana Jode as it was at the time, had that. This was Ernest Street News for many years. Raslamode was in here for a bit. The great flavour of India. There was a real estate in here for a while, and Kayla, the vet, Anthony Kayla, the dad, Chris's dad. Poochie's was in here, that's why you see the decals with the dogs. It's from Poochie's. That's out at 180 Edith Street now, Poochie's. If you're looking for that. Hungry Jack's across there. It looks like they're open, but I'm not sure. It is now 8:20 a.m. Running Dan's Butchery, Harvey Norman, and Masala Bite. Dine-in and takeaway, that's another Indian restaurant. Kyle Supermarket across there. Roscoe's Pizza and Italian restaurant here.
6 kilometers completed. Duration 1 hour 14 minutes 15 seconds.
Between the two videos, I'm walking from home 6 kilometers. Woolworths truck. Anzac Memorial Park, King George Memorial Gate. Looks like the cleaners of the toilets over there. Contractors. Your Innisfail chemics and your AIDA care. Used to be walk on wheels for a while there. We got music pumping. It's your bus stop. If you're heading north towards Cairns, it's a fairly new bus stop. Actually quite nice. People still don't use, some people still don't use the bin. You know, there's a bin right there. It's the one on the way to, you're going south, Brisbane, Townsville, all that. You go on that side. Bunnings. Burson Auto Parts in Galati Street. So if you look at my flooding videos, you'll see that I come up along here in part 1. In part 1 you'll see that. See how flooded this was in the time that I saw. There was a high tide at 1 p.m. that day, but I got really sick, so I couldn't come out and video it at its height. I would like to have. It annoyed me that I couldn't, but I showed what I could while I could. Watch out for glass along here. There's glass on the road and the guttering. Look, town's Christmas decorations. There used to be a lot of solar light ones that they used to use, but I don't think they lasted very long, so I haven't seen any this year. It's the old Sepoy house. And this is where Golden Fleece used to be, Golden Fleece service station in there. And built service centre, and that was there, and there's your old Sepoy house. It's heritage listed. You can look up Sepoys on Google and find the Wikipedia article. Tech-Tune Automotive, which was a motorbike shop before that. It was built for a motorbike shop. Well, the location that used to be IC Taylor's West. Now it's Innisfail Mazda. They do sell other brands, of course, other makes, as you can see. It's got Nissan written on there, or Nissan, as a lot of Americans say. You can see the KFC sign with the bucket above it is gone. I don't think I've shown that in the video yet, I've shown it in photos. There is talk of this all moving to those shops we just showed before, the corner of Lily Street and Ernest Street. That's why we show a bit more of all this when we go past, just in case it does. Let's go. Could do with a bit of maintenance, a bit of mould on the back of the chairs. There's your NQ Power and Equipment. This is Charles Street. Oh, wow. If you go down here, go further down past GF Rural Supplies, you'll find the... I was waiting for the cars to go past. You'll find the laundromat. Innisfail second hand, it's closed down. It's been closed for years. You got Dove Street there. If you're looking for Dove Street, find NQ Power Equipment. It's just there. Phone and computer repairs here. Used to be Smarter Computer Solutions. Used to be across the road where Dave's Blue Ribbon Pies used to be. And the corner there in Rebel Coffee was for a while there. Now Rebel Coffee's moved out next to Kayla Lawyers. Sort of a bigger location. I don't know, they had sort of a beer garden type thing out the back. They hadn't long really put there. And then they moved. Yeah. But anyway, not my cup of tea or coffee, but each their own. I have been into that Rebel Coffee, the new one. I was quite impressed. I liked MG pies that was there. I really enjoyed their pies. it was one of those things some people liked and some people didn't, but I did. So Innisfail Budget Backpackers, which used to be Innisfail Building Supplies, and Timbab Kebab. Furniture World. So we're going to head down to the Mobile. I think that's where we'll stop the video. The Mobile service station. Rebel Coffee in the taxi office, Kayla Lawyers, and Wyong Chinese Restaurant. It's been up for sale for a while now. Another Kmart trolley, random lost Kmart trolley, trying to find its way back. There's Commonwealth Hotel, Page Park up here, Super Cheap Auto to my left, Make It Super. Have a look from certain angles, it looks like Nake, N-A-K-E. Don't know if they put it like that intentionally, but it had people talking when it first got put up there. Yeah, Naked Super, there's Advanced Auto Electrics in Grace Street. I've got photos of that on old New Innisfail photos on Facebook of that getting built. It was Cardross Mining at first, it was built for that. There's your Ibis Street, I-B-I-S, as in the bird, and there's Super Cheap Auto. Repco. That was built for highway tyres. Goes down. Still got the sort of colouring of highway tyres as well, and signage used to be lit up and sort of a digital sign on top of it, but that's gone. Just a basic sign now. Repco. Starting to get a bit rusty. Probably needs replacing, I don't know. I would say so. Better Home and Living, that used to be Rectivision. Kennedy's Better Home and Living had it for a while there. And it was built for the mechanic that moved down into Tramway Street. Yeah, it was built for a mechanic. I remember that when they first did it. There was a mechanic in there, down the back. And then Rectivision. And then the same people who had the Rectivision had Better Home and Living, and then then Kennedy's in Cairns took over for a few years. Pity it closed down. There's your Lee Yicks, which has been closed since the late 90s. It's where Roscoe's Pizza was at one stage. If you look on old New Innisfail photos in the same location album, you'll see that as Roscoe's. Yeah. There's a photo of that. You got Iron Man 4x4, Maurice Grasso Mota. Established 1999, drive with confidence. Oh. It's where Leonard Motors Marine used to be. John Williams Motorcycles. It's carpet vinyls, vinyl planks, Best Buy, whatever. There was a rock shop in there for a while. There were crystals and stuff. So there was all that flooding and that I showed in the flood videos, and the 30th of December video. All the stuff outside has now been cleaned up. Or, no, it's the 10 days after video I showed all that. 10 days later or 10 days after, whatever I called it. There's Pelican Street, Coastal Marine and Outdoors. I know they got flooded during it. But reading their Facebook posts, they saved most of it. Most of the stock and that, thank goodness. So Bridgestone used to be. And a few other different ones over the years. I think Bow Repairs was there for a while. Spot On Tire and Mechanical was there last. Sundown Engineering right there. Aluminium, and stainless. A lot of people say aluminum. You watch YouTube, Americans and that. This was Grasso Motors when I first saw it. Still see the tiles and that from Grasso Motors back in the day. And the signal. sort of like it's a tobacconist slash newsagent. You get your paper and your lottery and all that there. 30 million this Thursday. 180 Edith Street. It used to be the Red Circle Centre and the Red Dot Centre. Used to have Big Tomato in here, Blockbuster Video, Alice's Diner. Been so many different shops over the years. I've taken photos for many years of this 180 sign here. So if you look in the, I've got old new Innisfail photos in the albums, you'll see a lot of the business names on here, on these signs from over the years. Jackson & Jackson has been closed down for many years. Rain and Horn moved down the Esplanade. Everything else is still here. What's on here? Tropic Coaches and Printing, which I mentioned earlier, has moved to here. So we're going to go across to the mobile service station, get something to eat. Put the camera away, finish up. Bali Tropical North. I remember there being a second-hand dealer in here in the 90s or some time, and it was owned by the Johansons. Shout out to Mrs. Johansson. We were talking to her at the hospital once. Anyway, this is Bestestimes, keeping memories alive for us and future generations to see, or for history, keeping history alive, keeping memories alive. Check out old new Innisfail photos on Facebook. Check the links in the description for links to the PayPal account if you want to donate to the channel, or check out the links in the description to other videos, other channels. And that. Stay safe and happy 2024. Happy New Year. And we'll catch you in the next one.